Welcome to today's lesson. You will need your notebook for notes and a pen or a pencil. Please gather those materials now. All right, today we're going to talk about direct variation. Now, this isn't going to make any sense, but direct variation is when a situation translates to an equation described by the equation y equals kx, where k is a positive constant. We say that y varies directly to x. This is called an equation of direct variation. The only thing I want you to write down is direct variation. Y varies directly to x. The rest of it you don't need to write down. Go ahead and hit pause and do that. Okay, so this is what your equation is going to look like. For y varies directly with x, write an equation for the direct variation. If y equals 12 and x equals 6. So basically what this is saying is if you see y varies directly with x, you're going to write the equation y equals kx every time. And you're going to be looking for the k. You know what y is, you know what x is, so you plug it in and you solve for k. So in this situation, what's my y? 12. What's my x? 6. So basically what this says is 12 equals 6k. How would I solve that for k? I would divide both sides by 6, and 2 equals k. So now, I'm halfway done. I just need to rewrite the formula with the k in it. So my answer is y equals 2x. Because k was 2, there's my answer, and I'm done. Period, that's all for the first part. Go ahead and hit pause and write that down. Okay, so let's look at this one. Y varies directly for x. Write an equation when y is -4 and x is 10. So remember, what's my original equation for that direct variation? Y equals kx. I'm looking for k. Always looking for k. So my y is -4. I plug that in for y. My x is 10. I plug that in for 10. Now this says -4 equals 10k. Divide both sides by 10. And here's the really cool part. You can go ahead and leave that as a decimal. -0.4 equals k. All I did on my calculator was did -4 divided by 10. Now, rewrite the equation. That's the biggest part. You've got to remember. Rewrite the equation. Y equals kx, for k is -0.4. Y equals -0.0. Oh, that's not right. Oops, Miss Locksman made a mistake. Y equals -0.4x is the equation. All right, hit pause and copy that down. All right, now, the third part's going to look like this. Find an equation of variation in which y varies directly as x, where y is 84 and x is 12, then find the value of y when x is 41. Oh my gosh, lots of stuff. Look at the very first part. Y varies directly as x when y is 84 and x is 12. Do what we just did. Find the k. What's my formula? Y equals kx. What's my y? 84. What's my x? 12. Plug that in. Now I need to solve for k. Divide both sides by 12. What do I get? 7. That should not be multiplication. That should be division. Anyway, k equals 7. So, my equation is y equals 7x. Now let's look at the second part of the problem. I want to find y when x is 41. If you're going to use this equation, what do you think you're going to do? Plug in x for 41. So y equals 7 times 41, y equals 287. So that means that when y is 287, x is 41, or when x is 41, y is 287. So there's a difference. One part is asking you just to find the equation, and one part's telling you to take it a step further. And don't worry, I know this is confusing. We're going to work on it in class tomorrow, so don't worry. Now you've got 4 questions to answer, so go ahead and do that next. And copy this down in your notes.